think we live. I think we are live now. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I have a few points I want to make today. Everybody's got a lot on their mind, I feel. So, respectively speaking, I know that everybody's going to have an opinion about just about everything that's said about everybody in regards to everything that's going on. So, that being said, it's wonderful to see you guys again. I was in a pretty bad space last time I went live. I was taking on a lot of vibes with what was going on, and I couldn't write any lyrics. I couldn't do much of anything. I was even actually butting heads with quite a few people that I naturally work with and communicate with on a regular basis. But get some chill music for us real quick. But I just wanna tap into a few things. I want to talk about what we could do. There's a man named Goble. Actually, Goble is he's the vice principal of Timberline High School in Lacey, Washington, on the West Coast. And Greg came up to me one day when I was working at a Burger King, and all I did was I forgot like his water cup or some shit. I was like, oh man, like I'm a scoundrel, bro. Like I'm a piece of shit, man. I forgot your water cup, yo. Like for real, my bad. And it was a hot day, and he was wearing like a suit. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he was ready to go somewhere and do something important. And it was just like, you just called yourself a scoundrel. I'm like, yeah, like you don't forget somebody's water cup. Like that's like if you serve somebody their order and they ask you for a cup of water, like it's a part of the experience to know that whatever you requested is gonna be accommodated. So he was just like, dog, you don't belong in no Burger King, bro. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, they don't use that kind of vernacular here. He's like, I don't know what you do when it comes to your extracurricular activities, but you belong in an influential position in life. And he spoke to me about opening a program within Timberline where the kids could learn how to rhyme words instead of fighting in hallways, and I could just take up some of their mental space and time with learning that craft and teach them how they really could sound like their favorite artist, and just kind of use my craft to its biggest abilities. So shout out to Goble. I just think that we have so many influential avenues that we're not really accessing. So I'm definitely gonna venture off into that. Hopefully it's something cool for the kids. I want to definitely do cool things for the kids. I'm like the second of six, so you gotta make sure the kids are right. So let's just get right into it. I live a lot of my lifestyle off of like quotes. So one of my biggest quotes is like, he who has a sharp tongue cuts his own throat. You're supposed to use your friends, you're not supposed to misuse your friends. Things of this nature. And I had watched a LL Cool J interview yesterday, and he had used a quote, and it was like, iron sharpens iron. And it's like, I'm sure that's an old quote, but it's like, it kind of resonated with me for a minute, and we need to really be influencing the people that we want to make changes. And that kind of leads me to my point, is that we need to be voting. All of our commissioners, all of our governors, all of our sheriffs, we need to be voting. If you want to get in every single president's ear, you got to be in every single politician's pocket. A lot of people, they call it a system, but it is. But within a system, there's a curriculum. You got to know how to play the game. This is chess, not checkers, you dig? So it's like, I feel like a lot of the things that we want to have changing our lives as a people and changing our way of life as a community starts with us, yo. And I'm looking and doing my research. I'm reading, and I'm looking at documents and articles, and people have like showed the test of time. Basically, like, these motherfuckers have been in office for so many years that they're choosing to not retire to continue to have control. Like, all we got to do is take control. And so I think that it's very important that we spread the message of iron sharpens iron. Excuse me, because if we don't use each other as tools to sharpen one another, then we're just taking up space. You know what I'm saying? What is up, Alicia? I see you. But yeah, man, I don't see very much getting us not doing that. Beyond that, furthermore, I feel like with cops, you know, like there should be a standard. Like in I want to say it's Florida, they have a standard where it's like you got to get your driver's license at a certain age when you get, you know, when you get older, and your AARP and all your old people shit start kicking in. That being said, there should be a psychoanalysis for every single previous, current, and upcoming cop that wants to be a police officer or a part of law enforcement. As long as there's a psychoanalysis that tells us as people, like, yo, they're of sound mind and body, they're not out to hurt nobody, they have no previous racist history, their family is cool, like everybody pay their bills. Like if everything is checks out, then it just checks out. But it's just like, that being said, it's hard to feel like every cop that you may or may not run into is that kind of person. I want to say Atlanta is one of the states that has or Georgia, I mean, is one of the states that has one of the biggest populations of African American police officers. And that's marvelous. And we just need to do more of that. And we need to take control of policing our own people and holding ourselves accountable for what's going on in our community. And I feel like that's huge. That's absolutely huge. That kind of ties into the judicial system, and I'm not really big on the judicial system, I'm sorry, but I do know that it ties into the way they deal with murders. You know, it ties into the way they deal with these people that are stuck in jail for 15 years on marijuana charges, but they're worried about, you know, putting more people in the jails. And there's just so many variables and so many things that they come into account when it comes to that. So I definitely want to push that it's so critically, vitally important that we vote, more than ever. You know what I'm saying? I want to say that, I'm in my 30s, so it's been quite a few presidents, but I can't say I voted for every term. Yeah, I mean, nobody's perfect when it comes to that, but if you just only took the effort to pay attention, you kind of won't forget. You kind of like, you'll always remember, like, yo, it's coming around, like, you know, voting season and whoop de whoop, and we need to get these sheriffs moving up in the ladder, because the sheriffs are what are going to get us closer to all the politicians that are going to get in the ears of the presidents that get us what we need. You feel me? So it's the same way as opening a business. You're investing in yourself with your mind. You have all the capability in your mind. All you gotta do is take that one step and put the other foot in front of the other one. You know what I mean? So that's a huge thing I wanted to bring up also. What else did I write down? Have a seat at the table with somebody that looks like us. So it's like, I feel like with us getting the sheriffs into politics, and with us getting our governors and everybody in the positions that they want to be in to represent us, we'll have representation as a seat at the table. You know, you can't be everywhere that your woman goes, and your woman can't be everywhere that you go. But at the same time, she represents you, and you represent her. So by the time she get back to the spot, yeah, I mean, she going to just update you on everything that's going on. She going to tell you what all she gathered as far as intel and information, what y'all can do from that point forward, and what you can't do based on what you tried to do. And that's just a system, and that's a team system. We already have a buddy system. We need to do it with our minds. We need to start combining these brains and bring our ideas together as a community and push that forward. I think that, again, huge, like detrimentally huge. It kind of spells itself. But I don't know. It's a perspective thing, you know, like we know better. We know so much better than this. And all we have to do is do better. I say it over and over again. You know, we are the generation that almost had normal. We almost had like coexistent, interracial, cross-pollinating of all kind of vibes, and it was beautiful. You know, some states more ethnic than others, and it was just okay. And I don't know where it starts or ends with people that are truly racist and okay with it. You know, I do share on my feed the people that choose to, you know, be of that mind state, you know, that mind frame. But I just think that it just takes time. People need to have the time and patience to just get the love out there. You know, a lot of people are apprehensive. They're scared to show what all love they have to offer, so they clench and they hold on to it, and they bird feed it to the world as it feels necessary. And so I feel like that's respectable. But if we were to all just push and push the love, yo. I feel like it would really do something. And now I want to rap. It's been a while. I remember the last time I did a live, I did not rap, which was whack. I was really in my feelings. Like I said, I was really feeling some type of way. I didn't have a lot of juice in the gas tank, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't have much to offer as far as lyrical content. But I know that everybody in this motherfucker knows me for music. So I feel it's only right. We're going to do a record. I feel like every time I do a live, we should do a record. I feel it's only fair to you, and it's just fair to me because I love doing music. So the record I'm going to play for you here is called Introverted Extrovert. I feel like throughout the course of time, relationships, life struggles, family bullshit, like until you're 35, you ain't really living at all, I feel personally. But it's just like you learn how to bob and weave through life, I feel. And within that, I've learned to be a newly reformed extrovert because I'm naturally a huge extrovert. But now I consider myself to be what I call, and this is my record, Introverted Extrovert. Check it out. So much, my emotions are everywhere. I made a mess all in my room and I'm drunk in the chair. I started bottling down and with no regrets. My side girl is a pest, my attitude needs a vest. I'm bugging, right around with my buzz and he said to call him that. I feed the stress all through my lungs with the loud pack. Try pulling sheets of spatula, turning my mind over. Vibes upside down, when is this eclipse over? But about my shoulder where you supposed to be now, I gotta rely on my soldiers. My train of thought turned into a submarine. Hand me the war machine, I'm just a cycle with a love thing. I would buy you ball, man, but you ain't calling. Stuck in the riddle as to why I'm even falling. My instincts are stalling, my body crawling. My vibes are on fire, but my heart's still frozen. And that is your boy, Ill-Defined, aka ID. Your local homies, sometimes they know me. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here and kind of get my head back into some knowledge. I hope that everybody stays positive and safe. I hope that everybody's family is healthy. I hope you get a good dinner tonight and get some rest as well. We got a long road. It's a long road ahead of us. And I know there's like gonna be like, what would I call it? I guess, I know there's gonna be like a resistance, like a revolt. And so I definitely respect that. And I just hope that I can be somebody that helps be part of the big voice that we're using to guide this into a positive turn. And that being said, this is ID, aka Ill-Defined, at DTJ Rap Studios. This is my lab, and I'm gonna go back to recording. I hope everybody has a wonderful afternoon. Oh, look at all the hearts and shit. Y'all niggas are crazy. I appreciate y'all. You have a good evening too, Eric, man. I appreciate you, man. Like, big love to you, homie, for real. I hope the family is good over there. And man, y'all about to, look, I'm about to leave this live on. Y'all keep fucking throwing them hearts up like that, nigga. Y'all crazy, son. That was up, though. That was up, man. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. I just wanted to put some vibes in the air. It seems like, all it really takes is a spark, all you gotta do is say something, and the next person will most likely agree with you, especially when it has a positive influence. So instead of just sitting around festering in my emotions and my lyrics and writing vocals, I figured it'd be good for me to share those vibes with you. So that's what I'm doing. I think I want to put this full stomach and active brain to use. I hope everybody, again, has a beautiful afternoon. My name is Ill-Defined, aka ID. It seems that a lot of these stores and venues are opening up, so hopefully we can have a nice, safe opening, and I can invite everybody out to a performance and kind of like turn up with y'all, you feel me? So, again, everybody be safe, and I appreciate you, Kiki. I got one coming. That's not the record that's being released, by the way. I do release a new record every month. That won't be it. I got something special for y'all, and it is for the ladies. And it's been a while, ladies. I want to say I haven't released a song for the ladies since Valentine's Day. I did a Valentine's Day tribute to the ladies. But yeah, I got one coming for y'all. That's like a low-key, we call that a spoiler alert. Yeah, I would spit it for y'all right now, but at the same time, it's like if I rap it right now, that it's gonna kill my views. Nobody's gonna click my fucking song, yo. And then next thing you know, my shit's gonna be have to share. Like, I'm gonna have to share my shit. Yeah, I mean, like double the time just to get the views back up. So I'm gonna tuck that for right now. But I really do appreciate everybody just being involved with my evolving as an artist, and all the contributions that are being put towards and pushing me and propelling me forward, and the foundation putting behind me is everything that a dream come true sounds like. So I just want to make sure that I share this experience with y'all, and my wisdom and my experiences, and I hope we can all push forward in the same movement. I love everybody. Y'all take it easy. Peace.